Abusuano num abo ape momraso nsema South Africa se bode medicine kase kwan so HB News nsem no do the edition edit na sem fortna se aboa no eda ma mesem fanso mo anwumre Monica aboajewa anoba emedin mecha me ho na maba nsem no me ba na apostle ne me ba bebo so e de akire kase ni twa ne ho social media handles ni na wadaro ma kwa like share na foforo enya bi nhwe afi follow sebe call life bia with me enya notification ni bi ja comment ni na go we ko na yakenkan ni na e de amount your website here didi echimedie www.hbtvghana.com you could show my moon sema afia man for my son sema kofin fam hojibre na cooking kan bi twa me ho abasisia Ansam no de bedimu akotene ebi eni NPP amayeko ni se webe posumi yewie mugina okono ayekoto aba na chesenya asem keto enam so ama mpanyimfo bia ye omugina se nto onom so aba engineer kwabla Japan na ode nsem bi atudwa nsem ben ena oka yebeko akokope emu enhwemu wonsem foforo emu so se be ya omayemu eyeska okọ obade ede achaye no obon se ye ya na yetebiri ne de kwa manfo amaso yekodandan eni na chesa adane sika kokọ no na yedi ejuma be wie chire no ebe sabe duro mamu ha na chese ebe bi be fa na bi afa enam so masabre de eye gold board any gold coast refinery wo mo aka abo masabre no ska kokọ ye tu no mamu ha heya ye ho adwuma ewa ha na ni obia eni etuemu ebi ebe kwakoje enhwemu osanseme eho wonsem foforo emu so na ekopiemu ewo Kwame Nkrumah circle ye TikTok lane arehosem esi ewo ho no se Jabran bi ato ho enam so ema shops bebre na ene no ahye ewo ho no medwadifo no ene esua ena wonom esu ye bekwa kwaje nhwemu kwankra fa so eja no etumi eto ho no esa na afi arehosem o my Ghana ne brichi asanso aboye bio ene se gospel legend na chese wono de oye gospel artist wa to enyum ache papa obra ye mu bi kra no na yesusua yerayao sapon ene arehosema yatene se odaye no wan sorry be kwa kwaje enchwemu na afia kwa amanfo amanso de ne okopie mu ewo Sydney arehosema efri ho eba ene se ora bi ya beach okọ ese wo ko dware se okwa yedan ko bonu ho adwa ewo ho no kire se bonsu friend shark ibi no ato ahye ne so akeka ne papa na kire se we eka ho ane prensa esu ani ana watwi mu a bonsu no ye ora no esa na menim bone a ora ndi aye bonsu ya watu nani edi esi ne so sai beko na yakwa kwaje enhwemu esen wani afoforo bi egukensem nsam so ka ho bie na nwumre aboa no this mo say HB News metwa me ho bio aba na afema be sane nsem ni mo amamo Abusia meshe ensem na asia me de be free MPP amanyoko no emu eja yesi akonwa eto asebi adehye ena print na de akopie mu o makache dia na chese wo mo ani abrese akrodom aya ne nyina ne se busum ye wie ye 31st January wo mo ejina okono a wo mo akwakoto aba na wo mo ayika ekandifo na waduhim franka de ama NPP amanyoko no na mpo no aye 2028 elections aye be krono na chese woni ne de wo mo akwa gina okono ano na enam so ama mpanyifo ahodo no a ena won ma chi onti ese wo mo ye nto wo so aba na eye opanyi ba kwa sa abre ono so gina mu bandan ya anya asem ketwa eye engineer Kwabna Ejapon na wono ene kase ene obomodia ene eye party faithfuls e bega say eye ekuo no mu emba ehia ewo eye Silicon House ewo enkran ha na wodin sambi etu jachire mu se o pow eye dwumadie bi ho a frɛ no eye 6 core pillars na chese no ene wo ba ba gina so na aboa no na eye election primaries no be wi ni na mpo main elections no so no wo be san so awi ni na wode eye enkonimdie ama MPP ama yoku no na sa eye fapem ensia na se 6 pillars a ne o unveil ye no yenko na yenkotie emu ebi.
Have your seats. Thank you. Patriots of our great elephant tradition, distinguished guests, fellow countrymen. On the 6th of March 1957, exactly 5 years before I was born, Ghana became an independent country. And at the old polo grounds, our first president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, grabbed the attention of the world with a speech delivered with oratorical flourish. And Nkrumah posited that it was Ghana's duty to show how independent Africa could manage its own affairs. Nearly 7 decades have passed since, and it's imperative to pause, reflect on the extent to which we have been able to achieve the goals we set, and ask ourselves the painful questions. Is this it? Is this it? Is this the Ghana we envisioned? We see the numbers, but even more importantly, we feel the dismal reality. We feel it more especially in the frustration of the youth and the unemployed graduates that we have with no jobs. We feel it in the many manifestations of poverty that are still unacceptable in our beloved motherland. Too many of our citizens are unable to achieve their full potential in life due to the suboptimal systems that we have in our country: education, health, governance, infrastructure management, and many more. Today, we face the wanton existential threat that is Galamsey. In summary, we have not created enough hope with our politics. Democracy has not yielded the expected dividend. This certainly is not our destiny. This was not our dream.
Abusuya mefri anu so na makomenim ensem from dia ene na Ghana Gold Board ya yera Samagen fi escra wano ena oye penyi kwanhwerefo ede ema esa eye board no esa brede oso wode ne nsoma akwa fam eye Gold Coast Refinery anu a wo ebana eska okwa yetu no mamu ha no chese ebedi hu djuma wo mamu ha ya na ne wunie na menie Filika Dochi enya ade afe ne yesi ye tabiridi akwa amanfo bi amanso na yakwa kodane dane ani ansa na yesa ade beba bepie mu eba bedru ha no na afiasa akwa eboachi bi edin ne science no board no wo mo aka bomu asa abraham ne okase de wo mo se wo man transparency chese ana afi eye accountability se perepere ye ena nkontabuo ebe koso e wo sa sector honom ne science ena sa brede wo mo afasa anyonkofo ya wonom aka bom ya sa eye historic ana historical eye anamon ya omotui no ebetume aboa na yene eye yewra Samagen fika sanse dwumadie no ase no yensantrofo ekopie mu ewo ho yenko na yenkotie nsam bia oka edeka sanse me ho ena fe botaye mponti a wonu mutu sana monwe.
And that is, we are not only interested as a government to refine our gold locally here in Ghana, but we are interested to refine that gold in a sustainable manner that promotes traceability and that ensures that every gold that we feed to Gold Coast Refinery for refining is responsibly mined and responsibly sourced in line with the OECD and LBMA guidelines. The Ghana Gold Board is very committed to this. And our soon-to-be-launched track and trace system will make the verification of this very, very easy. Now, as I've already indicated, what this agreement means is that up to 1 ton of gold that is exported by Gold Board every week will not be exported in its raw form, but will be refined to minimum purity of 99.5%. And in fact, this is refreshing to know that Gold Coast Refinery has the capacity to even deliver 3 9s and 4 9s and 5 9s. So they can give us 9 the standard, of gold purity for exports. Another exciting thing about this agreement is that every bar of gold that will be refined by Gold Coast Refinery and exported will bear a hallmark that will have Gold Coast Refinery, Ghana Gold Board, the Ghana Standards Authority, and the Bank of Ghana's emblems. That is also very, very refreshing. But even more exciting is the fact that we are not some strangers who are going to be refining our gold at Gold Coast Refinery, but we are part and parcel of that refinery. In fact, that refinery is also ours. What do I mean by that? The CEO and chairman, and I must say the board of the Gold Coast Refinery has been gracious enough to give the Republic of Ghana a free carried interest of 15% in Gold Coast Refinery. And the Ghana Gold Board is proud to hold that free carried interest of 15% for and on behalf of the Republic of Ghana.
Enti aye penyi kwanhwere for metre CEO Edema aye Ghana Gold Board aye lawyer Sami Jennifer ni nsem ode tuja eno no hwere no penyi kwanhwere for metre Chief Executive Officer and Edema Gold Coast Refinery Dr. Said Diraz ono nso ede ensembe etuja yenkona enti ono so nsem ni bi.
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I am very sorry for being late today. Although I woke up at 6 a.m., but I was doing 2 main achievements. One of them was trying to organize an event between Egypt and Ghana on the sideline of Davos tomorrow and after tomorrow as a sign of South-South cooperation and the cooperation between both countries. This is a very important event to be shown up during the couple of hours between the 2 presidents, as Egypt recently joined the initiative of His Excellency President John Mahama of Accra Recent. The other thing, I was trying to accelerate the 300 buses are coming from Egypt to Ghana to enhance the transportation here in our dear sisters. Today I'm very lucky to have 3 main achievements. The third one is to attend such important event and the agreement between Ghana Gold Board and Gold Coast Refinery. Actually, I'm very proud to be here today, mainly because of this gentleman. We consider him Ghanaian more than Egyptian. All of us are believing in this country. All of us are believing of the African ownership, the African resources, the African capabilities. I'm coming from a country which is considered the cradle of civilization. To another country is considered the cradle of Pan-Africanism and the land of gold. I'm not technical to talk about how to refine and the 4 9s or 5 9s, but actually I'm just talking from my heart that I'm really very proud to attend this achievement between the both sides. And we believe that under the presidency of His Excellency John Mahama and his brother, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, Egypt and Ghana will be far away from the other countries, not only in Africa, but in the whole world. Ghana is most stable. Ghana is a peaceful country. And for that reason, we are pushing the private sector from Egypt to come and invest here in Ghana. We have more than 30 Egyptian companies are investing in this country.
Abusia oneself for emo. A ranking member at the Foreign Affairs Committee, Ghana, Emrache Bedefie, Osafo AJ Aye. Na wano ana wejina eyedom kumano enima kasa se wamo etutu asre mampanyi John Dramani Mahama se onhye naswafo a wo hye eye omanfo amanso ense Measure Minister of Foreign Affairs Yera Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa o mo kire se mampanyi John Dramani Mahama onyine din won pam no man pe be ntina san se na edwuma no ohun so oye brofo mo yusu ye no mo so oye onye competent Omwakra Emma omanfo amanso nsem sene ya na interfere ne nsem sem aya wo keka no na emwa na ye na se yansha obekwa kofenim guase de abre oman Ghana eno echire no obese ayonkofa oman Ghana ne amanfo amanso ye wo no na chese bibia no etumi ase kra ne sayenti no ho behia so obeyi no ana so obeyi na deep amana peni ba bia tena na wa peni pa foforo asebi ono no num adwuma ne ni so no otumi adwuma ne ye na ne kasa nso no wasura omo kira amo se yero kuje to abloko o kasa dodo o kasa sa wase omo kasa sa rhetoric chese o kasa kasa nko a enso no adwuma ye bia so enka ho enti mampanyi emomodi a na oma na ompeni ba bi entina.
Demand 1. Immediate public accountability. Within 7 days, the Foreign Ministry must hold a comprehensive press conference to address all communications between Ghana and the United States regarding migration cooperation, deportation issues, and visa processing over the past 18 months. 2. Specific reasons given by the Washington for including Ghana on the 75-country list. 4. The ministry strategy, if any, exists to ensure Ghana's removal from that list. 5. Full accounting of remittance projections and economic impact assessment of the visa freeze. Let me state that we intend to file a question to compel the government to answer for these when Parliament resumes. Demand number 2. Restore professional diplomatic practice. The government must immediately establish a high-level technical working group with the United States to address all outstanding migration documentation and consular cooperation issues. Withdraw the public policy of tit for tat deportation with Israel and restore normal consular relations based on established international practice. 3. Appoint a special envoy for diaspora and migration affairs, reporting directly to the president, to manage these sensitive files with the seriousness it deserves. Demand number 3, accountability and leadership change. To Your Excellency, President John Mahama, we say we cannot continue down this path. The national interest demand change. The welfare of millions of Ghanaians demand it. Ghana's reputation in the world demand it. The foreign minister have outlived his usefulness. He has demonstrated beyond reasonable doubt that he lacks the temperament to manage complex bilateral relations. He has shown that he values applause over achievement, rhetorics over results, and most damningly, his pattern of reckless diplomacy has made Ghana less safe.
Abusia me konsam foforo mu na enche bia na yete wo my Ghana mu ha se enka photo sam for Ken Ofori ata ya na sabre de wakopie mu wa manfo amanso na obo ne ho adwa e wo honom no kire se US aban ensa aso ne pa chi a wo mu kire se ne nkratasem endimu na chese ebra na wase wode etena eye akro no so no ebre no atwam ya wonye eye ensakra ne nsesaye bia ne nkratasem bia nti na chese hu behia se wase wonum tumi so ne page na okoboa na womo etumi eye enhwehwemu na sansemi bepie mu wo man Ghana no ene ne Ghana de hye bia nanka yesusu se o papai na wachempo e wo hododo san se abai ba ye wo mato nsa afre na no se nka omra na san se ne ho ebon eye semsem bi ho ntina nka waso otumi eba na obabe pie mu ha na ye ne no anase se obeyi nsem bi ano efa eye ketasehye dream die ne eye pro ne kankan ya bia ya orei emba na no ene na anu die US abrochima mu no akwaji na enu so e wo ho no nam so e masa abre die pressure group na se ekuo bi e from Arise Ghana ene de ya ene o stage peketa wo mo de akopie mu e wo United States Embassy na che se US for wo mo embassy e wo my Ghana mu ha no wo makopie mu ho no ma ya de wo mo esre nyina ne se US aban momodian no wone de wo mbɔ no nkonsa na wo mfa ne mbra mbepie mu e wo man Ghana ha sanse ye hia ne pa so baba beboa na woyi ensem bi ano pere ye na afen kontabuo sei ye papa no nanka waso bepie mu ha no bebu nkonta de kire wo man Ghana e de fa eye ensikasem ene afen no enema ebi nanso no ya na wo maaye enti abre de se US for etimi aso ne mu de a momodian na kpo wo mfa ne embre eboko na ye nto aso emfa emfiri hanom na penya ananse se convener Edema Rise Ghana Marion Gifty wano ena onen central for exchange komo na odin some say ene tuja
this country that is not good, so we want him to come and live with us as Ghanaians. They say home sweet home, so we want Ken back to this country here, account for the people, live with us peacefully. We would have our parties, we will have our festivals, and we'll have fun together with Ken in Ghana here. That's it.
So if I may ask, for how long is this demonstration going to be?
We are going to be here for 14 days. That is a fortnight. We intended to do an indefinite picketing. However, the Ghana police had a bit of constraints, and so they advised that we do it every fortnight. So today, as we stand here, if we get a response from the US that Ken is being put in the next flight to be in Ghana here, we would all put our placards down and we'll go welcome him at the airport beautifully and then hand him over to the law enforcers to do their job, because we believe that Ghana here, we are law-abiding people and we believe in the law. That is basically it. If we don't get a response from the US, what we'll do is that after the fortnight, we'll come back here for another fortnight. And so we continue till we get Ken back here. Because you and I, our taxpayer money has to be accounted for. Your children have to attend best schools. You deserve good roads. You deserve better hospitals. The villages that crosses the rivers to go and then access healthcare, it's not fair on their part because they are equally taxpayers. And that's the only reason that we are asking that when there is accountability, it means there is fairness and it means there is justice. That's all we ask for.
Thank you.
And see, Arise Ghana for ena wo no atwetwe wo mo nsem person mo kanyina e de Google placards so aya members no ekitekita wo mo e wo ho no abusua me komanim ensem from dia ene na 2025 ansa na bekwa wieye no wo bra school for na wo no mo church wo mo exams na wo mama kwan abedi bronya no ensem bi esiye e wo school ba kwa ye friend no Kade Senior High Technical School ya ewo epoye mantemu ne nyina enesen wo bra ensohwe ekoso no teacher ni ba kwa ya wo no de wo kire se apo ananso se ubewie mu ewo exams hall no de sa exams malpractices no enya de obesoso ne science no wo bombodia strict o manani ekomofra no ho aya wo no entumi ambo apo yi bi kura ewo exams no emu na eno ena sana sa de teacher ni ye no emofra na shi papa se wotumi etu sa na mo no a wantumi ama wo mo ekwan po sima ama na wo mo ntumi ambo apo bia na teacher ni ya me kana sema na so se ni din de George Davis Ofori na sabra me no kase de okay George Davis Ofori court magistrate court no de oye otena edwemu na mum teacher ni no de Michael Quaison wano na sabra de wotumi ebo modin a ehye se mofra no supervise ye mo chiro exams ni awie na ana boys ni wie na mo chire se teacher ni we pa na de na nti wo ye strict gina ye so ntenten sa na onchiro ho kakra na ke mbo apo kakra ja boys enti sa na be dia se wahye ama apo e boy nyina akaye makaye kotokuo mu ne ye socks mu dia ene ne ye nsonso no ye bebo mbode abro no sanse no wo mo nim sa ade o mo chiro ye ne de twa de